YouTube, it's Sarah from Losing It For Me 42 with my week 16 update. I had vertical sleeve gastrectomy on October 26, 2016. My high weight was 389 and that was in April of 2016. My surgery weight was 324. My weight last week was 282.2 and this week it is 278.2. So that's a 4-pound loss for the week, which is phenomenal. Very happy about that. I changed up a few things. I upped my water goal to I had it at 120 in my my Fitbit. And I found by doing that I was shooting for 150, but I was like 120 bare minimum. And then like 150 was my real goal. But what I found happened was that I was hitting 120, but I really was never really hitting 150. So I have upped that in my Fitbit, and I've either hit it or gotten really close most days. Because this level of hydration is much harder for me to hit. I actually have to work at it, so that's been pretty good. I have also increased my calories because I have been doing a lot more weightlifting. I started training with my girlfriend on the weekends, and she like teaches me new things, and then I work it into my routine during the week. I have been lifting weights I'm sorry, I'm totally blocking the camera. I have been lifting weights for a while, but the intensity and how I'm doing it is different now. I definitely feel my workouts more. I feel sore after my workouts a lot more. And I feel they're just, in general, more productive. And I feel because I'm doing this, I have been insatiably hungry and also really tired. And so I've increased my calories from about I was getting anywhere between 800 and 1,000 calories, and now I'm getting about 1,000 to 1,300 calories, and I don't feel tired anymore. I don't feel dizzy. I feel pretty okay. So, it's a struggle to get that. I don't really feel like it's a struggle to get that many calories, because most of it, I find most of my calories comes from snacks, and snacks is really easy to do for me. It's like drink a 32-ounce bottle of water, have a snack. Drink a 32-ounce bottle of water, have a snack. Depending on the snack, wait half an hour, to 40 minutes to drink again, and then drink another drink another thing of 32-ounce water. Drink two 16-ounce glasses of tea. Kind of thing. And so that's kind of Remy poking in, because I'm on the couch, and so therefore I must pet him because he's a love bug. Do you want to say hi? He's like, absolutely not. See, Remy, here's my Remy. Isn't he adorable? Anyway, so yeah. Overall, things been going really well. I found increasing my calories to go really well. I'm in the 270s. 270 is the lowest weight I've ever been as an adult. When I hit 300, for the first time, I went on Atkins and I dropped 30 pounds and I got to 270, and that was it. Like, I got that far, and then I put that weight back on, and then I put more weight back on, and I think that's part of my mind fuck that's going on right now. I'm not excited to be here. I'm scared to be here. I feel very nervous and very, a lot of anxiety over seeing myself, seeing the weight loss, seeing old pictures of myself and comparing them, it's I'm trying. Everyone's like, you should be so excited. You've lost 110 pounds. And I'm like, I am, but I'm also really scared. And I can't. I'm assuming the fear and anxiety comes from the idea that I'm scared I'll gain it all back. Because I hit 270 and did gain it all back last time. And plus some. So I'm sure part of it is that. It's also going into the unknown. I'm heading into, virgin territory weight-wise. I've never been a size 20, size 18, size 16, size 14s. These things, like, not as an adult. I was probably a 20 in high school. Like, yeah. So, and then, trust me, high school was a long time ago. So I don't know how it feels to be a size 20, to what it looks like to be a size 20. I barely understand what it looks like to be a size 24 now. Kind of tempted to try 22s on, because my 24s are a little loose. They're very comfortable to wear right now. Like, I don't need a belt or anything with them. But I almost feel like I could maybe get into 22s at this point. I did try on that pair of 20, that 20, and it was tight. It gave me a little bit of muffin top, but I could get it on and zip it up. So maybe I'm a 22, because when I was a 270, I was a 22. So who knows? Yeah, having a bunch of mind fuck from that. Also, with my insatiable hunger, I did a half-day fast last Saturday, to kind of, not weight loss related, it was really to kind of sit with my hunger and to evaluate it. I found post-op, it was very helpful in the first few weeks, to really get, oh, sorry, I have a sore muscle right there. To really, I could feel the difference between head hunger and actual hunger, and so I kind of was curious about that with this insatiable hunger that I had. What was the cause? Was it just mind stuff? Because I have very, like, right now, work is super, super stressful. And I wasn't sure if that was driving it, or if I was actually hungry, or what. And so I did a half-day fast, and I just kind of sat with my hunger. And when I woke up, I was hungry, because that's when I eat. And, I sat with it, and I realized, like, I wasn't hungry when I woke up. That's just, my brain's like, okay, now eat, because you just woke up. About 10, I got up, I want to say at, like, 8, around 10, or like 11 o'clock, I started actually getting hungry, and I could feel the difference. And I was like, oh, that's hunger. Like, this thing you felt up into that wasn't hunger. So I felt that was helpful for me to evaluate, because I'm doing a lot of self-evaluation on that, where I want to really evaluate how I feel. I think a lot of the times, especially since I'm so super busy and things are so super crazy, that I tend to just go with flow and just go like, okay, I'm not paying attention. And I was like, I'm not paying attention. I really need to pay attention to me and my body. Also in that front, I have been kind of evaluating the foods that I eat and how they make me feel. I've noticed that jerky does not satisfy me. It does not give me any sense of satiation. Satiation a word? I don't know. Anyway, I don't feel satisfied. Sorry about that. I don't feel satisfied in the least bit. I feel like I eat it and then go, okay, what's next? And, like, I could totally eat another snack right after. And I was like, you know what? it's not empty calories. It does actually provide something, but it's not useful. It's not, I don't know how to put it. It's just not the most beneficial thing I can be doing. Like, I could have a hard-boiled egg and I will be stuffed. Absolutely stuffed. And I'm like, I'd rather have the hard-boiled egg. Excuse me. I just ate dinner. So there's that. I'm evaluating how foods, when I eat them, how they make me feel. I'm also having an issue with boredom. And it's not eating because I'm bored. It's being bored with foods. I'm always the type of person who can eat the same thing every meal for like a month. But when I'm done with it, I'm done with it. Like, I will eat it like crazy and then I won't touch it for months on end. And that's always how I've been. And yet, I'm having the issue that now post-op, it's like a week and I'm done. And that's not, a week is not enough time for somebody who's had the surgery to work through the food that they purchased. So, like, I buy stuff and I don't finish it. I never finish it. And my boyfriend gets so pissed at me because he's like, you don't finish it. And I'm like, I don't want it anymore. And I'm, ever since post-op, if I'm disinterested in an item of food, I won't eat it. I cannot force myself to eat. I have to desire it on some level in order to eat it. So I really find it very difficult to work through food that I have now become disinterested in. I'm like, I'm just disinterested. Don't want it. Don't want to do that. Don't you love my neck in this? Now that I've drawn attention to it, it's like terrible. Look at this. Look at this. I'm sorry. I'm just looking down at myself going like, oh God, what surgeries do we need here? Because can I just wear like scarves all the time? It's so saggy. So saggy. Yeah, so disinterested in food. And it happens so quickly. I get really super excited. I buy something, I eat it like once or twice, and then I'm done. And if I eat it once or twice, I've barely eaten any of it. And a lot of times I literally just hand it to my boyfriend and go, can you eat this for me? And he gets really pissed. Because he's trying to lose weight too, and he's like, I cannot be your vacuum. And he's like, I'm going to put on so much weight from eating the stuff that you give me. And I'm like, I know it's bad. You're not my trash can. So yeah. That's been happening. And there's a couple other things going on, but I don't want to make this super, super long, so maybe I'll make a separate video on some things, but that's week 16 is just upping my calories, upping my water. You know, for me, it really is incredibly, I see a difference when I do it. I really see a difference when I up my water. This level of hydration I know is not for everyone. It's very difficult for a lot of people. It's difficult for people who haven't had the surgery to get their 64 ounces in, let alone having the surgery. I just happen to know, because I watched it on the screen, that when I drink, it literally goes into my stomach and then straight out my stomach. I have no delay. It was kind of inferred that other people have a delay. I'm not sure about this. Don't quote me. But, like, literally they took the little photos of the dye going through my stomach, and they were like, oh, wow, it's already over. Like, 30 seconds it wasn't even in there for. So maybe that's why I can drink so much. But I was drinking well over 200 ounces pre-op. So, yeah. I can drink a lot of water. And I find that is really seems to be what my body is craving. I think a lot of my issues with up and down on the scale have been water retention. Um, oh, I did buy that body metric scale. Tells you your water, tells you your, muscle and stuff. It's complete bullshit. The one I bought for my girlfriend, complete bullshit. The one I bought, complete bullshit. Um, it doesn't actually tell you anything. Whether I'm hydrated or I'm not, the numbers didn't change. I'm like, the weekend in which I get so little water in, the weekends that I've been drinking, like alcohol, like, I am dehydrated, and it says the exact same amount. My muscle mass never changes. My fat mass never changes. I, honest to God, believe that it just goes off of the standard thing that, like, you can get anywhere when you put it into, like, your weight tracker. It tells you these things. I find it's the same exact numbers, and I was like, no. So, poo. That's shitty. I'm very upset about that, and if I could, I would return it, but I can't. Yeah. I have yet to find anyone who's gotten one that says that it, like, actually gives them real numbers. So if you have one and it gives you real numbers, leave a comment below. Let me know what it is, and I will look it up. Because, yeah, not worth the money at all. And so that's my week 16, guys. 4 pounds. So excited about that. I think, yeah, I'm starting to really, as you can tell, I'm anxious. Starting to make some real hardcore progress. I'm 110 pounds down. I am so far into where I'm supposed to be. I'm like 46. I'm really going off the cup here. I'm not sure if it's true, but I think I'm 46% of the way through my excess weight from surgery to my surgery's 60%. So my surgery 60% is like, I don't remember if it was 220 or if it's 200. It's either one of those numbers. And I'm 40% of the way there. So for my surgery weight to there, I'm like 46% of the way. So that's more than half in 4 months. So that's, or not more than half, that's almost half in 4 months. So that's pretty exciting. Yeah. Shit's getting real. It's absolutely crazy. But okay, I'm gonna go because this is long. Okay, bye guys.